Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Julia. Nice to meet you. You can see it on the title, Q2 is already over, and as I have shown you for Q1 already my empties worth of product, and I really enjoyed this video and you did as well. I also thought I'll do it for Q2 and see how much have we used up, what's the value, did I like it, can I recommend some products, can I not recommend some of those products, would I purchase them again, and most important, how much did we spend compared to Q1, more or less. So where are we going with the spendies? So for Q2, so April, May and June, I was away 4 weeks for travels, and as you have already seen on my channel, I did a pan around the world product dedicated to 50 sample sizes, travel sizes. So a lot of my empties are those travel sizes as well. So for those I needed to calculate the value depending on the full size, or sometimes I just thought about, okay, what's the value, maybe 50 cents for samples, maybe €1 for ampoules, and so on and so forth. But we are hopping into the same categories as last time, so take a bite, take a snack whatsoever. It's going to be about half an hour, I guess. So for bath foams, last time I spent €30, 30 cents, so quite a lot. This month we used up 5 of these single use sachets, which I calculated as €1 each. Then I had the TT-Sept 500 ml bath foam. I used up 2 of them, €3 each. Again, Alverde 400 ml bath foam, $2.50. This was one of my hits, to be honest. I did not expect those to be one of my favorite products for bathing, but yeah, really enjoyed it. Glad I used it up, and now I know that I enjoy those products. TT-Sept 420, that was in my 25 and 2025, I think. It was a coconut, mango scent, Caribbean feeling, kind of, so I really enjoyed it during summer. €3 each. So this quarter we used up in total €16.50. I think that's good, especially we had a heat wave the last 2 weeks, so I hardly ever used the bathtub. I mostly showered, so that might be the reason why the value is lower compared to Q1. During wintertime I use the bathtub more often. So yeah, shower gels and scrub last quarter we used up €21.80. This month we have got a slight increase. We used up 2 of these full sizes Isana drugstore on brand peelings or scrubs, 200 ml together. I calculated €5.50. By the French brand Nux, I used up one of those travel sizes as a body peeling. There were 30 ml in it. I think it's quite expensive. It's €4.80, to be honest. I mean, those 2 full sizes cost together $5.50, but you've got 500 ml of product compared to 30 ml. But yeah, again, it's something special, nice to try, so I'm glad I used that one up. Rituals, that's also a shocker for me, one of those travel sizes, Ritual of Mer body scrub 75 ml, €5.50 compared to 400 ml for the same value by Isana. So yeah, quarterly I used up a shower gel mini 50 ml and Body Shop as well, mini 60 ml, both I calculated for €3. Jill Sander, I used up the 75 ml scented body lotion. It was by the Jill Sander Sun perfume, so €3 for that. And Oibush, I also had one of those samples you normally receive over here by public pharmacies if you buy something. 30 ml to try it out, €1.50. So in total, €26.30 for shower gel and scrubs, which is, I think, a good value, especially now for summertime. Toothpaste, mouthwash, tooth hygiene, dental hygiene. That's quite boring. Not a lot of spended euros over here. Isana 500 ml mouthwash. I use it up 3 times. I normally go through one of these huge bottles with 500 ml once per month. So those cost 80 cents, and I like them. I enjoy them. They do their job. So in total, €2.40. And I also used up those toothpastes by Meridol. It's the travel size 20 ml version. I used up 4 of them in total. So those I calculated for €4 in total. So €6.50, €6.40 spent on dental hygiene. So you might wonder, wow, you only used up 4 toothpaste throughout 3 months, so you're not brushing your teeth regularly. No, I do. But I'm not calculating the products I'm working on with my family. I'm not calculating the products my dad or my mom used up. So purely the ones I emptied are calculated in my empties for the quarter. So that's the reason. So that was similar to first quarter, €7.90 in Q1. Continuing with hair care, I used up one of the Batiste dry shampoos. I normally rarely use them, to be honest, just if I need to look good, go for the office, for example, I need to shower my hair in the evening, then I try to make it work throughout that one day. So it lasts me normally 6 to 9 months, one of those bottles, one of those full sizes. Over here they cost about €4. Balea, the drugstore own brand, shampoo full size and conditioner full size, both cost about 65 to 70 cents, so really affordable. Rituals shampoo, I also had one of these travel sizes. They cost €4. Just think about 70 ml cost €4, and how many Balea shampoos or conditioners you can buy for that value. Isana hair fluid, I had it from a limited edition. If you remember, that was the peachy scent, which did a good effect, but had alcohol as one of the first ingredients, so I was glad I used it up. €4 for that. Garnier Olea, that's the dye for your hair, I did in April. So I remember times when they costed $4.99 on offer. Now they cost $6.99, so almost €7. So yeah, finished one of those. Nux shampoo, I also had a travel size, which was 30 ml to try out, €3 for that. So in total, for hair care, we spent €23.40, which is, I think, good if you think about 3 months worth. And last month we had only €10, so we can see a rise here. Body care, also one of my larger categories, you can say. Body Shop, body butter, you know, those mini tin cans. I get them for Christmas in sets, or for birthday presents in sets. I enjoy these, but normally those are just one application for the body with 50 ml. And I was shocked how expensive they are if you calculate it by the full size. So it's 50 ml. I used up 4 in total, and they costed €28. So €7, one of these little tiny tin cans. It kind of shocked me, to be honest. So yeah, that's a lot of value compared to the ones we already had. Then the body lotion, La Vie est Belle 50 ml and Libre 50 ml. Those are the scented body lotions I used up during my travels. Both of them together I calculated as €9. Rituals body lotion, again 70 ml travel size, I used up twice, and this will also shock me, $17.80. $17.80. So yeah, that was really a shock for just 2 travel sizes. I probably would not purchase the full version, and also wouldn't purchase the sample size version, to be honest. I enjoy them, they've got a great scent, but $17.80, just imagine drugstore body lotion, how many bottles you could buy would also do a good job. In the Zone body lotion, that's the one I got from one of my hotels where I stayed 7 nights. So each night it was replaced. So in total I had 7 of these little tiny tubes with 22 ml. So as mentioned, upper part of your body or lower part. For the whole one it did not last. So I calculated just 50p per tube, so $3.50 in total. And the little own brand, I had one of those body cream tubs, 250 ml for €2.50. Last body lotion I currently used up is the Dove one with 400 ml, the shea and vanilla scent. I think it lasted about 3 months to go through. €4.50. I think that's a good value because it lasts quite a long time, to be honest. And then I used up 4 deodorants, one by Nivea for $2.30, one small travel size by CD. I calculated €1. Isana, the drugstore brand, full size €1, and Far Dio, again full size with the additional €1. So in total, €70.60. But of course, the major values are the Body Lotion by Rituals, the travel sizes, as well as the Body Shop travel sizes. So yeah, quite surprised, to be honest, about this amount. But last month we had a similar amount with €78.30, so not much of a difference. Hand and foot care. If you can remember, I had this Isana Young 75 ml pink flamingo hand lotion, which no one liked over here, but that one was finished, calculated $150. Balea feet mask peach, I did twice with 20 ml each, €2 in total. Oibush hand cream 8 ml, I used 4 of them, so those are again these smaller sample sizes I got from Public Pharmacy, €1.50 in total. NYX hand cream 50 ml, I really enjoyed this one. It's the Rêve de Miel, so the honey scented one, which is really good. I enjoy it. €4, so quite expensive for that small amount of 15 ml. Action foot mask, again €2 in total, two used up foot masks. One hand gel 43 ml, I calculated just €1, and one at Centra hand cream with 90 ml, so a full size, €2. So in total, hand and foot care, €14. So I think that's, what is that? Like €4 ish per month, which is great. Last time we had 27.80, so almost double the amount. Then I've got the miscellaneous mix category. There we've got some perfumes, some candles, some diffusers, so everything which does not really fit in any of the other categories. So first one is the Balea after shaving balm. I also need about 2 or 3 max throughout the whole year, so full size, €3.25. Use that one up. Then the Boss Orange perfume in 30 ml, €25, which is a good value. Rituals candle in the scent Sakura, 140 grams, costs €11. Did not know that. Next time I should really kind of not save it. I also want to use it, but pressure every moment I use it for that value. Rituals body mist. I had 2 of these 20 ml body mists, and I took them with me on my trips, and I used them up. So each of them is worth €10. I looked that up, so €20 used up here. I was surprised how expensive they are, to be honest. I got another candle from Rubin Light by Rossmann, by the drugstore brand, €4, which was also quite a large one. So if you compare this one with the €11 Rituals candle, again, it's a lot. From my 2 trips, Korea and Shanghai, I brought a perfume with me with 15 ml, so perfect for your handbag. I threw it in several times, and each of them I calculated for €3. Then I had some bar soap by Far for €1, Isana cotton pads, 140 pieces, €1. Hygiene product, €2. Perfume samples, in total I had 4, so I calculated each quarter, I calculated 50 cents per sample, so €2 in total. And Primark scent diffuser, €3.50. So that's my miscellaneous category, in total €78.75. But of course the largest amounts are the Boss Orange perfume and the Rituals body mists. Last quarter we had, for the miscellaneous one, €40.80, so also almost doubled over here. 2 more categories left. So one is the cosmetics and one is the face care. Starting with the cosmetics, I was surprised. I was on a roll this quarter, to be honest, because I finished a bunch of fixing sprays. I was surprised because not all of them were brand new, I have to admit. Some of them were in my gym bag, some of them were in my travel bag. So yeah, I kind of finished them all. First things first, Essence fixing spray 50 ml, so the regular size, 6. I finished 6 of those, and the standard one costs €3 over here at least, so it's like €18 just those Essence travel sizes. Then I tried out from my Advent calendar. I think 2 years ago I had the Asam Advent calendar. I had some samples of 7 ml, 2 of them. The Perfect Foundation. Yeah, I think it's called Perfect Foundation. It was like silicone primer kind of thing. I did not like it. I looked it up. 12 euros in total. Wow, that's also pricey for a product I did not enjoy. Same with the L'Oreal mascara, the Age Perfect one. It dried up super fast, so 10 euros for that. Kiko mascara, I had the Maxi Mood one with 8.5 ml, I think. It costs 12 euros regularly, but you can always get a good price on Kiko. So normally they have these offers on mascaras where you have several different types for 2.99, which is over here the price of an Essence mascara, more or less. So I highly can recommend trying out one of those offers, because I really enjoyed the mascara and it lasted me quite a long time, to be honest. Essence makeup, the Fresh and Fit Awake foundation, 30 ml. We remember all that one with a broken pump. We finished it, 4 euros of value. Essence lip liner, 2 used up, so 3.50 in total. Essence Butterstick lipstick, 3 euros, finished that. The cheapest product for the cosmetic category is Aveo. It's the Müller drugstore own brand. I had a water spray with me, 75 ml travel size. I normally also use that as kind of a fixing or refreshing spray for my makeup on hot days, or also during travel, so 80 cents. Great value. Would repurchase it again. I really enjoyed it, and no issues with the pump, which was great. Rival Loves Me, another fixing spray, 50 ml with cucumber scent, 4 euros for that. Asam makeup mousse, I think that's one of their most famous products, this makeup mousse. I had a travel size for 10 ml, which lasted me quite a long time because I had it in my gym bag. But yeah, if I calculate it by the full size amount, it's 8 euros. Quite expensive. Could get 2 Essence full size foundations for the same price. But again, I really enjoyed it because it was A, not too heavy to travel with, and B, I also liked the result it had on my face, so was glad I could try it out. Catrice concealer, 7 ml, this weightless drop concealer. I'm not a fan of that, to be honest. I use it up. I have used up one bottle, which costs 3.80. I'm currently on my second bottle. Will use it up, but for me it's not a good product, to be honest. I enjoy concealer more creamy, which I then can blend, and this one is more watery consistency, so yeah, not a fan of this. Sanozone, drugstore own brand primer with SPF 50 ml, used up for 50, a lot of 50s. Rival de Loop primer, the limited edition one, the pink one in the bottle with a dropper, 30 ml, 3 euros 80. There were all of my cosmetic products for Q2, 13 different types, with some of them used up several times. Total amount 87 euros and 40 cents. Comparing it to last quarter, I only had 19 euros. So here we have it almost 5 times the amount, but yeah, as mentioned, not all of them were full, maybe compared to Q1. Great value. I'm happy with that. A lot of products finished. Last category, which is for me the largest one, to be honest, is face care, skin care. And here I have to admit, I had several of these travel sizes, several of these samples, which you might get for your purchases at pharmacies, drugstores, or so ever, with these 3 to 7 ml amounts for your face. For example, I got one from Clinique, I got one from Clarence, I had Biotherm eye cream, 5 ml, Lancome, 1 Biotherm, another 3 face creams, 1, 2, 3, 1 sample, Vichy, 2 samples with 3 ml, Anua, 1 serum, and so I think it's like 12 of these samples, which I normally calculate like 50 cents. Normally I get them additionally to my purchases, so I am not spending really value, but I also want to list it here. A lot of them were part of my pen around the world, so I used up quite a bunch. But I also used up, for example, for skincare, for face care, from Cadea Vera, the makeup remover. It was a full size with 100 ml, $3, and I really enjoyed it. This was one of my hits for Q2. I really like this. I think it's not available anymore. I have one more in my collection, but I really enjoyed this one. Same with the Clinique makeup remover in 30 ml. It's like this take the day off lilac-y bottle. 30 ml finished, €6. Kiko serum. This one was a shocker for me when I looked it up. I know I bought it 2 years ago when I went to Italy. I bought it as a set with the eye cream, which I also finished, and the night cream. So it was like a 3 products as a set. I looked up the serum price, 30 ml. Did not wow me, but €22. Oh my gosh, you can spend your money more wisely now buying something from the drugstore, to be honest, because I did not see huge effects from that serum in particular. So yeah, would not buy it again. Caudalie serum, I bought 10 ml, so it was also kind of a sample size. It lasted for, I think, 5 nights more or less. Dropper was broken as usual, but the product again was nice. But I also looked up the price, €10 for 10 ml. So yeah, quite a pricey product, to be honest. Then I've got these face capsules. Normally you get 7 in one package. I used up 5, so I calculated €1. I like them when I use, for example, these eye patches, and then I have some of these concentrate or essence from the capsules to massage into my face. So yeah, I enjoy it. Douglas toner 50 ml, $2.50. Primark eye cream 15 ml, €6. It's a vitamin C cream, which also surprised me, one of my hits from this quarter. I also have repurchased that one. Dr. Grandel ampoules, they are from Public Pharmacy. They are a bit more pricey, but they have also 3 ml content. So those 3 costed me €15 in total. Drugstore ampoules, I also used up 3. I calculated €1 each. Isana eye patches, used up 4, €1 each. UT eye patches, again €1 because 1 was used up. And Isana anti-pimple patches, 1 used up, €1. Garnier After Sun sheet masks, I used them on my travel, 2 of them. They're quite pricey, to be honest, €2.25 each, so €4.50 total. But again, they were in my collection far too long, so I'm also now trying to move them out and use them up. Sheet mask from Japan, 2 used up, calculated €2 each. Shanghai, these steaming eye masks. I had one for my neck and one for my lower back. Also calculated €3, 1 for each. Alverde had this eye serum roller with 20 ml. I thought it's a genius product, but the roller did not work. So again, device issues over here. So €3.50 for that. In the end, I removed the roller and just used it as a serum. Duracell sheet mask. I did not know the brand Duracell, to be honest. It's a Korean one. €10. I had to look that one up. It was kind of this lifting effect. I enjoyed it, but €10 is also a lot of money for one single sheet mask, to be honest. I'm not sure I would buy that again, but it was a present, so I was really glad I received it and I was able to test it out. Kiko eye cream, as mentioned, from that specific set, €20 for 15 ml, and it was used up so fast with no specific effect. So very pricey. I would not buy it again. Kiko makeup, Kiko eyeshadows, Kiko lip products, great, but the serums and the eye cream did not wow me. Isana, those cosmetic wipes, 25 pieces, €2. Samples, when I'm speaking about samples, I mean those super small bags of product, like also those 2 ml, 3 ml. You can find in a magazine, or sometimes you get it also by public pharmacies or drugstores for your purchase. I used up 18 of these super tiny samples, so calculating 50 cents again, €9. NYX Makeup Remover 15 ml, also travel size, €1.70, so I think that's a good price. Isana sheet mask, €3 for 3 sheet masks. Isana cream mask, €1 for 1 cream mask. And Cadea cream mask, I used a 1.5 sachet, so €1.50 in my calculation. Mediheal, another Korean brand. I used a 1 sheet mask, 760. Also, I really enjoyed it with hyaluronic acid. Great effect. Got it as a gift. Really happy I was able to try that one out. Biotherm eye cream 5ml. I already said that, with 50 cents. Clinique makeup remover, the same like the 30ml. I also used up the 50ml version once, €9.50. So I enjoy it. I think it's really good for traveling, but I would not repurchase the full size. So I think that there's also a good option here and there for drugstore price point, so I would rather navigate to those ones. Essence lavender face mask. I'm using it as a night cream, so I used up 50ml, it costs €4. Clinique Moisture Surge. I had 2 of these tubes with 20ml each. They are also pricey, both of them €27 together. I did not know they cost so much. I'm glad I used them up before they turn bad on me, because the value is insane for 20ml. So yeah, I would rather buy several face creams or face masks from the drugstore for €27 compared to 2 20ml tubes. Essence lip oil 4ml costs €3, and the NYX face balm 15ml, also very pricey, €11.50. For me, that one was too rich, too oily, maybe not ideal now for the warmer temperatures, but maybe for winter it might be a good option. I still have it here from one or two gift sets, or from the advent calendar, something like that. So €11.50 for 15ml, that's quite pricey. So summarizing, face care to €206.30. Last quarter we had almost the same amount, €205.80. So total, we had Q1 €441.70. Q2 we have €529.65. So we have €87.95 more spent in, or more used up in Q1, which is a rise of almost 20%. As mentioned, why is that? What's the reason? I think most of them are the travel sizes, to be honest. I used up a bunch of those, and I always calculated from the full size, so that might be the reason. I'm glad I used up a bunch of products, to be honest, because I now have more space. Slowly but surely it shows, and I am curious to see where I'll be going, what is going to be the final used up amount of euros. So if you want to know more about how much we're going to finish, then please consider subscribing. Also, there are some more videos on different playlists like MT's 25 and 2025, Project 10 Pen, and so on and so forth. So also have a look at those, and I would love to see you around next time. Leave me a like, leave me a comment if you want to. Enjoy your day, and see you next time. Have a good one. Bye bye.